My first guest tonight is an Oscar-winning actor you know from Whiplash, Justice League, and Spider-Man. Please welcome JK Simmons. Nice to have you on again. Thank you so much for coming back.
It's my pleasure.
I very much enjoyed talking to you last time. It's been a year and a half, and I'm not surprised it's been that long since we've talked, not because we didn't want you, because you've been a busy man. I just got this information before the show, and is this all true? Since the last time you were on in April of 2016, you've been in 13 movies and 5 TV series.
Keeps me off the streets.
Why the rush? How long do the doctors say you have?
Yeah, I know. It's, you know,
yeah, this is really, this is hurdling. This is a hurdle. Yeah. Yow.
I like to stay busy.
Ah, you do. And this happened. This is actually in some ways more impressive. I'm show them this photo because, and I don't even know how to contextualize what I'm about to show these people other than to say we did not doctor this photograph in any way. This is you. Look at JK Simmons. Look at the guns. What?
Yeah.
What?
I mean,
why? What was this? Are you prepping? Are you? Is Commissioner Gordon gonna like get superpowers?
That was my hope, and anybody that saw Justice League clearly that has not happened yet. But I'm keeping my fingers crossed. My friend's kid called that shredded Santa.
How long did this take? Because I got to ask you, because men of a certain age, I mean, just the muscle juice isn't what it used to be. This must take an enormous amount of work.
Well, it did take, and there was no juice involved, nothing, you know, it was all natural. Let me just put that out there.
Okay,
you know,
sure.
Clearly, yeah.
Sure,
Not even the spinach, nothing.
Nothing at all? Okay, but...
No, just going to the gym. And
do you still have this? Is it, may I? May I? I don't want to just treat you like a piece of meat here, but wow. That's nice.
It's actually...
I'm gonna watch it with you, make sure I don't... Yeah.
Took a little bit of a break over the holidays, but...
Wow. Just over the holidays?
Yeah.
So there's hope for me, is what I see.
Absolutely.
Well, I understand you started out doing regional theater in Montana. Mm-hmm. What's the Montana theater? I mean, that's not something that we normally associate with Montana, is regional theater. What are the shows like? It's like, okay, who wants to be the front of the horse? What is...
That would be the Oleos before the main show.
Oh, okay. So what was it like doing regional theater in Montana?
Well, it was great. And the place where I started out at the Big Fork Summer Playhouse, we did regular good old musical theater and repertory. Sometimes after the show, we would go regale some of the locals at the bar.
As you do.
With our musical theater brilliance.
Yeah. Whether they wanted it or not, I'm guessing.
Exactly, yes.
Yeah?
On one particular occasion, we were doing the lumberjack song from Monty Python.
Oh, sure. He's a lumberjack.
He's okay. I like to wear high heels, suspenders, and a bra. You know that.
I like to a girly, just like my dear papa.
Yeah, well, the lumberjacks in the audience were not amused.
There were actual lumberjacks.
There was a lumberjack who went out to his truck and came back with his chainsaw. Fired her up there in the bar. Yeah, I got your lumberjack.
Mm-hmm.
Good night.
It was time to leave Montana.
No, not the whole state, just the Longhorn Bar and Grill.
Okay, good. Well, you got the new show you've got on Starz. It's called Counterpart?
It is.
Okay, what is it about? It's a bit of a complicated story, I understand.
It is way smarter than I am.
Okay.
I will do my best to explain. It's about this bald white dude.
With big guns.
With monster guns who sort of unwittingly becomes part of something that he's just not ready to become a part of, and that includes. I hate to give spoilers.
We can't say anything because the
no,
actual
we can
thing
say.
is,
I mean,
there's two different universes.
There's two guys. There's two everything.
There's two of you.
There are two of me.
And from two different timelines of Earth history.
From the world was this, and then it just went, and it duplicated.
I totally get it now. I'm 100% on the bus at this
but
point.
really, at its core, it's a spy thriller, and it's very sort of complex and smart in that way. And then that sci-fi thing is like the cherry on top.
So we have a clip here where you, wearing all black, looking kind of badass, is in a scene with another one of you who looks a little more like an accountant or something like that. Okay. Is that what he is?
That's pretty accurate. Not an accountant, but might as well be.
Okay.
Yeah. A low-level
That's how hard you were
cog.
acting. I had a sense of what it was.
Yeah.
So can you tell us what's happening in this clip?
It's me. It's one of me is wearing a black shirt and is kind of a badass, and the other one looks like an accountant. And
Okay, good. Good. Jim?
Look, I'm sorry, we've done our part, all right? We keep doing everything you've asked for. It's time for you to be a little more forthright. What is this about?
There's been some infighting in leadership on my side. You've been aware of it?
We heard a few things.
There's a faction maybe trying a takeover. Unclear who exactly. They're hardline, ideological, don't care much for diplomacy.
What do they want?
It's been bad on my side for months now. Contentious defection talk. People have been disappearing.
And now the fight spills over.
So what is this? They're just picking off our people at random?
It's not random. I don't know what it is, but it's not random.
Yeah.
action-packed.
I couldn't help but notice that one of you got more lines than the other one of you. One of you's a real scene hog there.
Yeah. And the other one just serves coffee. Mm-hmm. Yeah. The other one is a barista, actually.
Mm-hmm. You've worked with some great actors. How would you rank working with yourself?
It's right up there.
Right up there, okay. Yeah. Do you actually have scenes where you fight with yourself or anything like that?
We haven't gotten physical.
Oh, but
with
how about
each other,
but verbal? We get
as
verbal.
of yet, but yeah, we do. It gets a little heated.
Yeah, words can hit as hard as a fist sometimes.
They can indeed.
They can.
Yeah.
It's very important. Love yourself. Now, we've seen you done again 13 movies over the last 18 months.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, it's not like I'm, Brad Pitt or George Clooney. It's not like I'm carrying all those movies. I mean, for me, a movie can be show up and do a couple of days and get a paycheck and hit the road. So, it's easy to do 13.
So you're like an acting hobo. You're just
Basically.
into town, blowing out.
I'm an itinerant. Yeah.
Trailer for sailor. But of course, in all of our hearts, what we'll always remember you for is that you are the voice of the yellow M&M. Yeah? Because...
Which, now supposedly that also is vaguely based on this. I mean,
No, seriously? They drew this based on you?
Yeah, when Billy West and I started many moons ago.
20 years ago.
Yeah, all right. They spent a lot of time videotaping us in our recording sessions so that, I don't know.
Really?
Yeah.
After
It's in
20
there.
years,
It's in there
you're a
somewhere.
great actor. After 20 years, you must have some sort of backstory for the yellow M&M now. Like, what's his story? Make me understand this guy.
Born and raised in Georgia. He's a peanut.
There it is. Peanut M&M. Incredible. Yeah. Anything else? That's it?
Just that's it. Went to acting school and lost the accent.
So it's really based on you.
That's pretty much it.
It's really based on you. That's incredible. Now, when you eat M&Ms...
Well, first of all, you're assuming that's sort of a weird cannibalism there, but continue.
I assume
Go
you
ahead.
have to eat M&Ms. You're an American, right?
True,
You eat M&Ms. Is it difficult for you to eat the yellow M&Ms, or is this isn't right? This is a strange form of self-pleasure.
I just appreciate the diversity and just dive in and grab a handful.
You're like Donald Trump. You don't see color. You just love green. Yeah. Well, JK, good to see you. Thanks for being here. Counterpart premieres this Sunday on Starz. JK Simmons, everybody. Thanks for watching my YouTube video. Now it's your turn to thank me. Click subscribe, and at the end of the next video, I'll thank you again.